blind, yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, so we are getting ready for our third round patchy. Let's hope this thing goes smoothly without too many hitches.
Yeah. We certainly we certainly hope so.
Man. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Hopefully everything works out fine, and then of course we can get some action on the map here. So let's jump up into the match, see what we got cooking here. So yeah, as you can see there, we are back on the Murmur map for round 3. Got a few teams in the lobby here, so let's have a look at the teams there. We've got MEA Africa, of course, over in slot 2. We've got Exist over in slot 3. Vibrant in slot 4. We've got Phoenix over in slot 5. Gun over in slot 6. We've got the Dragons over in 7. Temper over in slot 8. 4KT over in 9. The Outsiders over in slot 10. We've got Ekasi up in slot 11 there. Then, of course, in 12, we've got Blink. Nibble over in slot 13. We've got Raze in slot 14. Resurrection Undead in 15. And then, of course, Team ISO over in slot 17. The flight path also taking us there from El Pozo and heading over to Campo Militar.
Yeah. We know a lot that this map can be quite deceptive when it comes to distances. So obviously we're hoping that the teams that don't go too far away, just so that we can get a little bit of early action. We've seen both ends of the sort of spectrum here. We've seen players just not touch each other for so long and just nothing happens. But we've also seen just constant fighting from beginning to end here. So let's hope we get a little bit of fighting here to begin with.
Yeah. So we've seen the players there from Resurrection Undead, of course, winning our first round, the first match that we had, and then of course Temper taking the second one. So it'd be interesting to see who's going to take the third one. It's been some pretty tough competition across the board between all the players and all the teams, and once again we started off now with Gun right over here in Chumacera. No, this is Montenuevo, sorry. Montenuevo. We've got Gun and Vibrant right there on top of each other, so close. So let's see, hopefully we'll have a little bit of action. Oh, there we go, shots already being fired. Pyro hitting off a few shots.
There's a couple of teams down there in towards the southwest. Ooh, Nomad also going to be taking a couple of hits.
It's a good Pyro. Risk. In fact, the whole team here from Gun Slim now moving up right on the front end of them there, getting ready to push into Vibe. We've got Risk and Nerf right here with him as well. But Pyro putting a few shots over towards Exist. So Vibrant now getting out of town, getting ready to move up. Boyka still here, hasn't left just yet. So let's see, maybe we'll see a little bit of action here with Boyka. He's moving up with his shoddy, the S1987. Ooh, there we go, some more shots. Gun Pyro really getting those hits in though.
Yeah, his Pyro's netted himself one, and he's not looking to slow down anytime soon, even though despite the fact that there is a team on either side, Gun are just, well, they're pulling the trigger, you know, they're making sure they're taking the fights and winning them so far. And that's really what you want to be starting out on. Looks like on the other side there, DKGaming going to go down as well.
Well, the Outsiders doing quite a bit of work already in the match here. We've got them, of course, now moving up over towards Raze. So Sidon going down. 4KT getting a hit in as well. Or this being the Nibble team, sorry. Let's see, 4KT. Ooh, man, there's so much action happening on this map. Jumping up here to 4KT now. They're putting a few shots across over here to Raze Esports. Ares, of course, getting knocked out. Down he goes, gets sent back to the lobby. Beast now moving up. We got Pronto and Storm just up in the compound, up ahead of them. Helios now joining them, and Thugger also making his way up. Ooh, there we go. The Outsiders really turning up the heat. So they're getting several more shots in, of course. And we got Supreme and Vindog still on the move. Ooh, there we go. Phoenix now. Maniac moving right up towards Vibrant here. Let's see. Will he make it? No, it's going to get hit. Ah, down he goes. Well done to 6, though. Well done, well done. There we go. Ooh, and of course now the players here from Raze Esports going at it with 4KT, still holding up here in Hacienda del Patron. Optic putting a few shots across over to Storm there, and he's also taking a few hits in the process.
Yeah, right now we've got a couple of decent kills on the board already, so that's really nice to see. A lot of teams putting their good foot forward and sort of moving in with the momentum to begin with, which is really good to see.
Ooh, Thugger coming in with a beautiful play there on Beast. So he's trying to sneak up the side. Oh, gets the hit in on Optic. Man, Raze not yeah, it's not looking too great for them at the moment. The players here from 4KT are really pushing up hard, super aggressively. We got J Roller now, the last one on the roof. Gets the hit on Thugger. Helios and Storm, of course, now also moving in. Pronto just keeping an eye off the side there. Storm and Helios really trying to get up. Beast and Roller now moving up. Let's see, will Beast get that hit in on Helios?
Yeah, he's looking for it. He's looking for it.
There we go. So 4KT is now back up. All 4 players are all healed up. We've got Raze Esports down to the 3. So it's Optic, Beast, and J Roller. Ooh. Nice. Storm getting hit. Got Pronto right there for the res. So it's interesting to see how, you know, the aggression for these players, you know, like once they get a gap, they just keep on pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. You know, they are absolutely relentless. So 4KT really trying to move up. Oh, what a grin there by Optic. Beautiful grin. Gets a beautiful hit.
That's really something I love to see here on this maps, especially because, you know, we talk about its size a lot, and I think one of the big sort of issues that we always have is that if there are not as many teams, or if they decide to play in a certain way, then a lot of the fights can sort of be negated, and a lot of like passive play can come out. And I really like to see coming out from teams that they're not sitting back, they're not just wasting time sitting around doing nothing. They're actually taking the initiative and going for it, and actually hunting for those kills, looking for those fights and pursuing it, like you say, all the way to the end. So there goes Thugger. He's going to be taken down. Pronto also going to get knocked as the assault comes through. Beast going to be knocked in return as well. Now it's Roller and Optic. Make that just Roller.
Helios just ripping through them. Well done, well played. Man,
there it is.
He is hella potent with that shotty of his there.
Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted to see.
And up comes Temper and gets the hit in on him. Well done. Was looking at the map, and then they just push up, breach, and take them down. Well done. Beautiful push there. The Outsiders, Jess, of course, putting several hits up over in towards Nibble there. I think they're only down to Supreme now. Yes, Supreme, the last hope for left here for Nibble. Tapping off a few hits. There we go. Trying to get those shots in, but let's see. Will the Outsiders take him down? They've also been pretty deadly these past few games. Ooh.
Yeah.
One hit away. Oh, well freaking done.
Yeah, that's Supreme out.
Wow. No, it's action, dude. It's action. It's insane. And it's just shots upon shots upon shots upon shots. We got the dragons now moving up over here towards Phoenix. You can see Phoenix already spotting the dragons. They're keeping their eyes on them. So let's see. Shakes. Ooh, there we go. Shots now coming in from Inspector. Heading over straight over towards Shake there. So the dragons are definitely moving somewhere. I don't know if they're just going to park off and try and take the fight there with Phoenix, but it seems like they're rather just pushing up, heading up in towards zone. You know, trying to get up into center zone there.
Yeah, right now what we're waiting for is we're waiting for that zone to shift once again. Obviously the blue zone, it takes a while to come in that first one because it's so big. So there's a lot of space for the teams to maneuver. And now that we've gotten through the initial gunfights and the initial battles, we sort of in this sort of lull point where nothing is really going to happen until the blue zone starts shifting in. Obviously you can see ISO there all the way to the north. They're still sitting there pretty comfortable. And nothing too much happening there. The rest of the teams, though, I like to see that they're moving in towards the center of the zone. I like that, and that kind of ties into what I've been saying with the teams. They're not really sitting very idly. They're actually making a concerted effort to sort of be proactive and you know, go into the objectives and find one another and actually take those fights. And I mean that's actually what you really want to be doing ultimately at the end of the day, because you know placement points are one thing, but frag points can really get you going. And if you play proactively as a team, if you're confident in what you can do and you actually play smart, you can catch a lot of people off guard, you can take a lot of fights, and you can get a lot of frags for yourself, get a lot of kills. So that's going to help you overall in your score. So hopefully we see the teams continue on towards that sort of goal.
Yeah, well, we see the players here from Blink now pushing up straight over towards Temper, and we've seen a few times, you know, where the frags actually make the difference between the points. You know, teams placing really well, but they of course get overtaken by other teams who's got, you know, insane kill amounts. You know, and that yeah, that definitely, you know, puts quite a bit of a, you know, distance in between the teams there. Yeah. Ooh.
And ultimately, you know, getting those frags can also, you know, it doesn't matter if you come in second place, you know, instead of first place. If you have the extra frags, then, you know, it's definitely can work out in your favor in the end.
Yeah, well, Temper definitely getting an extra few more frags there.
Yeah.
Thanks to Blink. So they pushed up and then, yeah, kind of realized that it was maybe not the best idea to push up. But I mean,
yeah,
you won't know.
It certainly was.
You won't know until you kind of try, I guess.
Yeah, I guess the sort of pattern there that is being seen is the fact that obviously it's Nico and Mercury, they are together. The rest of that squad is sort of separated, and obviously they ran into a bit of trouble. Couldn't really call in for reinforcements.
Yeah, it was a little bit too late at that point. But let's see now. We've got the outsiders just on the outside of the dragons here. And then, of course, Andrew also there from the outsiders. He's moving up over towards Vibrant. He's going at it solo up against the full squad from Vibrant. So we got 6 pounds. Oh, nice play there by Andrew. Being quite cheeky, sneaking up and putting the shots right into Pounds there. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah.
And now he's just chilling, lying around, trying to see where his teammates are. So goes up, causes a little bit of issue. You know, it causes 1 or 2 problems there for the players from Vibrant, and then goes like, nah, I'll just leave again. I'll just head off somewhere else now.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's gonna backfire. Now. It's gonna backfire. It's gonna backfire. Yo. Unless, of course, they can get that hit in on the vehicle. It might do that, just that little bit of needed damage to Andrew there.
Oh, he's crawling away. He's crawling away. He might just make it out. There we go. He's taken the vehicle out. It's not going to take him down, but he is sort of pincered between about 3 or 4 teams here, so he's really in a bit of a hot spot, but he could still cause quite a bit of chaos.
Well, up comes Vibrant, Bounds and Boyka now pushing up straight towards him. Let's see, will they get it? Oh, yes, down he goes. Well done. And
yeah, there's
lobby
no coming
for
back
him.
from that one.
He can try though. He'll have to wait for the next round though, still.
Of course.
We got Kaizan and his teammate both now pushing up, trying to move in. Oh, never mind, the teammates. So Jess, Kaizan and Bob, up they come, putting those hits into Vibrant now. So a bit of a, you know, returning the favor, but of course we've got Six and Nova tapping a few hits over in towards Jess and Kaizan as well, so they're taking a few hits. It's a nice exchange here between the teams.
Yeah, a little bit of a revenge fight going on here. Let's see if the outsiders can do the damage and avenge Andrew. There goes Boyka. He's gonna get knocked over. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Bounds is there for at least for some backup, but the outsiders, wow. What a nice combined effort we have there from them. It's like the whole squad focusing over onto one particular player. You know, and those hits come in so fast they can't even really react to what's going on because it's just shot upon shot upon shot.
Yeah. Just lay down the fire and focus in, get your target, isolate him, take him down, easy peasy. Jesse gonna be taking quite a bit of damage. Nico gonna be going down in the meantime.
There we go, so up comes the rescue. Six coming in, taking Bounds out of the equation there. Boyka now left behind. Let's see, will he be able to get moved up in towards safety? We got a few hits, of course, there from Temper now pushing up over here, right on the team there from Blink. So I think we've got Mercury now, of course, being the last one left. Yes, there we go. Mercury now being the last one. Temper in a hot pursuit, chasing right up on his heels.
Yeah, ISO's right behind him though, so Temper got to be careful.
Because the zone is really closing in. There's so many teams now still alive. We've got 12 teams remaining. 42 players. I mean, there is still a lot to happen in these next few shifts.
Yeah, and it's good to see that all the teams have also moved in towards the zone, so no one's caught out there in the blue zone or anything like that, which is nice to see for a change. So the blue zone will be able to resolve pretty much without any problems. And yeah, as soon as we see that next one pop up, I'm sure the teams are going to get quite risky once again. They're going to be taking some serious shots at one another. You can see they are nicely concentrated towards the center of the map, which is good to see there. It's going to be definitely conducive to some good fights.
It'll definitely also make the, you know, the need for rotations not as needed, because most of the teams, you know, they'll only have a little bit of ground to cover to get up into the next zone. So so pretty good placement here from all the teams, you know, making their way up into more central zone, you know, preparing for that shift so they don't get caught off guard. But of course now just waiting to see what's going to happen here with Mercury. He's a bit cautious, I would also be, you know, especially going up against the teams that you're going up here. You know, you don't want to just push up. It's not your, you know, it's not your everyday easy play. You know, you're going up against some really tough competition in this round, especially. Yeah,
for sure. For sure, players are going to be putting in their best to make it to the top. That's the goal. And you know, the way things have been going, and obviously you want to be getting there, you want to be improving yourself, because there's a lot that you can accomplish here if you put the work in.
Yeah, just looking at Nukes over here. ISO now moving up over towards Nukes. So the first few shots going in. The remainder of Temper, of course, now getting drawn up into the fight there. So they're kind of moving away from Mercury now. So this kind of opens it up for Mercury to come in from behind, getting those third-party hits. And add in a few more frags there for his team.
Yeah, and right now I'm noticing that the new zone has been popped up there towards the northwest, which is going to be interesting because all the teams now have to make their way up there. And look at this bottleneck. All the teams are getting mighty close to one another. This is sure to be interesting.
Speaking of which, you got Ekasi and Vibrant already going at each other. Suli getting hit in the process. Jess coming in with a finish there. Ooh, Ekasi now getting caught in between the Outsiders and Vibrant. Broly now just trying to tap off a few hits. He's also going to get hit in the process sooner or later. There we go. Grim's vehicle gets blown up.
Yeah, there it is. A bullet sandwich. Right and ready there for the eating. We'll see how many teams or how many players go down and out here based on this one single fight, though. There goes Reverb. Ekasi taking some damage.
Yeah, so Broly now on the move. Let's see how far he's going to get, because we got Vibrant on the one side, MEA on the other side, and then of course the Outsiders, and down he goes. Well played to Vibrant there.
Yeah, Ekasi, they go out. They've taken too much damage there. And yeah, we're one team less now. 11 teams, 38 players. And well, by the looks of things, we're about to see a whole bunch more battles pretty soon.
We've got Panda also here from MEA moving up just on top of the hill, right behind the Outsiders there. So the Outsiders now getting caught in a bit of a sandwich in between Vibrant and the MEA Africa team. So up comes the remainder of the squad. Ooh, Flacco putting off a quick few hits over towards Coco.
Yeah. Right now we have the Outsiders moving up on MEA, Vibrant just behind Outsiders, and then we have Tempo, which are just sort of sandwiched in between what looks like ISO, the remainder of Blink, and can't see the other team there next to them.
Well, you can see Shady cooking that grain, sorry. Ooh. Yep. Here it goes. ResUNDEAD getting those hits in. Mercury now also trying to sneak up the side with a nice third party.
Yeah, that's what you like to see there. Ooh, Flaker also going to get taken out in return, though. The shots are being fired here.
So Mercury doing quite a bit of damage here to Temper. I mean, the players also here from ResUNDEAD getting hit in the process. So they're going down one by one, you know, knock by knock. But of course they managed to quickly get some, you know, some reses going there. And Nuke's now trying to push up. ISO also just patiently waiting for the players to start moving up in towards zone, so they can start taking advantage of their position. Ooh.
Yeah, and it's good to see Mercury capitalizing a little bit on his position there as a single player, being able to throw a bit of a spanner in the works.
Oh, what a hit there by Nukes. The Temper just waiting on the inside of zone. Down goes Coco as well. Deity and Chris now trying to move up. Let's see, will Nos be able to take full advantage of that? The players there, of course, from Team ISO also putting up a few shots, trying to get those hits in towards Temper. Coco getting claimed by the play zone. Nukes now trying to push up. Oh, gets the hit on Chris. Drogon Dragons also coming in, getting those hits in on MEA, as you can see in the kill feed. ISO also being quite relentless there. There down goes Nos. Nukes is now the last hope for left. He's just waiting for these players here from Res to just make their way out. Oh, beautiful hit. Oh, down he goes. Up comes Shady. Let's see, will he get that hit? Deity just there in front of him. Mercury, of course, getting claimed by Zone.
Yeah, he was playing with fire for a little bit too long there.
Oh, there we go. Up comes Shady. Oh, and gets the finish. Well done, well played. And escapes with almost 0 health.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is at the end of the day what can make the difference, those tiny slivers of health. And yeah, so that was quite a nice firefight we saw down there, eliminating a couple of teams here. We have 9 teams remaining, and the rest of the teams are making their way up here towards that central zone. We already have Vibrant and Phoenix already inside, waiting for the rest of the other remaining teams to make their way here as well. Dragon's going to be taking a couple of hits there as well while they make their way towards the zone, fighting with ISO.
Down goes Cubic. So we got Xenon, Nano, and L7 left. Nano getting a beautiful hit then on Nero there. We got Shek and Dan still alive. Exist also just off over towards the north. And then of course MEA moving in. So this is a very, very tough sandwich to be in. Shek getting a beautiful hit in. L7 and Nano both now trying to move up towards the Dragons here. MEA also coming in. So we might just see a beautiful third party from either of the teams happen.
Yeah, it could certainly happen. The fights have been very, very indicative of you know, just being very quick and aggressive here, and it's very nice to see. I'm actually interested to see if we'll get to a spot where we could potentially even finish this match off before the zone gets even too small.
I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happens. I mean, just looking at these teams, Shady now trying to come up in towards zone, pulling up right behind ISO. Yeah, we got Nano still out in the blue zone. Nano putting those hits in towards Shady, and oh, ISO now getting hit. Shady gets taken by zone. Loads of action. Dragons putting those hits into ISO. Hit after hit after hit. Nero now the last hope for left. Let's see, will he be able to survive against ISO as they push up on his position. Ooh, he spots Cubic. It's like he's playing hide and seek. Oh, and he found him. Well done.
Yeah, there it is. So great wipe there by ISO. They take down another team. It is going to be MEA, though. They're very, very close up to sort of start tracking down ISO and maybe take the fight while they're down, while they're wounded there. Meanwhile, Outside is going to be taking a fight, and Vibrant going to be pulling back that trigger. Of course, we're going to be seeing Phoenix up towards the north. They're very close to Exist, and Gun, they're just sitting happily towards the west side of the zone there.
Yeah, well, let's see. MEA now, they're trying to move up. Vibrant also firing off a few shots right over here towards MEA. MEA pushing up super aggressively over onto the players here from ISO. Let's see, will this pay off? 7 teams remaining. Cubic getting hit. Several shots there from Yakes coming up. L7 now the last hope for left. Will he make this? MEA getting hit after hit. There we go. Oh, beautiful play. So now it is L7 up against Vile. Oh, and he gets it. Well done.
There it is. There it is. So that's just a really great play from MEA. ISO, they take the fights against some of the other teams, and then once they're sitting there trying to recuperate, recover from the fights, MEA, they just swoop in, take them down, and the fights are still happening here. We can see Exist getting hammered by Phoenix.
Yeah, definitely. Vibe also now coming in. 6 coming in from the side there. Tapping off a few shots. Phoenix down to their last 2 players. So Ziad and of course Inspector right up on top of the hill here. We got the players from Exist just down below. Ooh, Yakes getting hit by the zone. Down they go. So Panda and Vile now the last 2 left. Still trapped in the blue zone. Phoenix still firing those shots over towards Exist. And then of course the Outside is now getting rushed by Vibrant. Well done, well played.
Yeah, and now MEA have to pay the price of greeting for the extra kills there. That zone has moved in all the way there, and they have to make their way as quickly as they can. I'm not sure if they can do it. They're really struggling, trying to heal themselves up and out-heal that zone to make it in, but it's not going to be enough. Vile's going to go down, and Panda will be short to follow. So I think that we've seen more or less the end of him unless he can make it through. I doubt it.
Yeah, no, he's... Yeah, I think it's safe to say his time's up. Yep, there we go. Blue zone takes him down. We got Risk, of course, now trying to rotate up right behind the players here from Phoenix. Fortunately for Phoenix, there is a blue zone in the way, so that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Oh, but Phoenix and Exist really opening fire on top of each other here. Clutch now trying to move up. Let's see, will he be able to pull this one off? Going in for the Raze there on Tia.
Yeah, so right now we see Vibrant. They're still sitting pretty happily there on the one side, whilst Gun, Phoenix, and Exist are all towards the other side, the north here. Just clinging towards the edge of the zone. They're taking fights against one another as Vibrant sort of spread out and try and take fights on multiple fronts. It's working. Slim going to be taken down.
Yeah, so
some long range.
Gun was quite focused on moving up on Phoenix. I think that they didn't really take into account that we've got teams that are still on the lower ground, you know, and that kind of opens them up to the teams, you know, like Vibrant taking those shots.
Ooh. They did take a couple of hits themselves though. Now they have to move up. The zone is moving here. Explosions are real here. Slim gonna get taken down. As Vibrant relocates and tries to take another fight.
So I think it's safe to say that Risk is the last one left. Oh, and yep, there we go. Back to the lobby he goes.
Yeah, there it is. Vibrant going to be coming out tops on that one. Phoenix going to start taking the fight against them, though, and this time not going to go too well. A little bit of a trade back and forth there. Phoenix on the back foot, and Spectre looking like he's about to go out. There it is.
So Phoenix down to 1. We've got the players from Vibrant down to 3, and of course Exist on 2 players.
Yeah, they're holed up in that house pretty nicely. They're taking some shots at 6 through the smoke, trying to take him down, catch him out.
What I think is going to be interesting is the zone is going to push all these teams forward in towards the zone because they're all hiding just on the outskirts of zone. Down goes Phoenix. And as they start moving up, it kind of opens everyone up to the shots just flying in. Exist putting quite a bit of a hurt into 6. They're down. He goes, getting sent back to the lobby. Boyka and Pounds, of course, are getting ready to move up here from the northern side. Pounds already in zone, just waiting now for Boyka to make his move up in towards zone. Exist getting ready to rotate in. Up they come. Oh, Tia out in the open. Down goes Tia. It's up to Clutch.
Oh. He has to make something happen here. The decision was made by Exist to rush out of the houses as the blue zone begins to move in there, but it wasn't such a great idea. Vibrant had a perfect little perch up there on top of the mountain. Now Exist is down to clutch it out, and he has to smoke his way up here to try and move through, make sure he doesn't get taken down by the blue zone. He's going to be taking some shots towards Boyka, who's jumping down the mountain, and yeah, the fight continues. This is gonna get close. Clutch making his way to the next smoke. Hasn't been taken down just yet. The shots are coming through, but there it is.
Well done, well played. But there we go, there we have it. So Vibrant getting the chicken dinner there, coming in with a very, very comfortable 15 kills. Then of course we got Exist coming in 2nd place with only 1 kill for the team. Phoenix on 2 kills in 3rd place. Then, of course, we got Gun in 4th place. MEA finishing off in 5th place. The Outsiders in 6th place. ISO in 7th. We got the Dragons over in 8th place. Temper in 9th. Then, of course, the players here from ResUNDEAD ending off in 10th place. Blink in 11th. Ekasi in 12th. We got the players from Nibble. Yes, Nibble finishing off, because they, as you can see, Raze and Nibble swap.
Yeah.
So Nibble or Raze finishing off in 13th place, 4KT in 14th, and then again Nibble or Raze finishing up in 15th place. So well done, well played to the teams there. That was quite the round, quite a bit of action there as well. So it's been fairly crazy. You know, we've seen quite a bit of action there happening, especially in this last round.
Yeah.
And, well, we saw action in the previous 2 rounds, but we couldn't really get that out just yet, thanks to the lovely gremlins. But, you know, here we are.
Yeah, I mean, It's great to see. It's great to see. You know, we've seen some interesting things happen across the last few weeks, and just in terms of play styles and what we've seen coming out.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I'm really glad to see coming out here is that there's a lot more aggression and a lot more focus on. Yeah, sure, placement points are good, but if we can get the kills and the placement points, well, that's just tops. And Vibe, they've just proved it. They're Vibrant. They get, what was it, 15 kills or something nuts. So you know, and they're sitting in chicken dinner spots. So they've got a lot of points going for them, and that's the kind of mindset that I want to see coming out more. You know, get aggressive, take the fights that you can take, be smart about it. Don't just sit back and play for the placement points. Don't be content with just playing passively. You know.
No, I fully agree with you on that. And I mean, we've definitely seen it happen in the match. You know, it was there. But yeah, I think let's try and get into the replays quick, and then we get up into our fourth and final round.
Yeah, cool.
So you know, the aggression for these players. So it's interesting to see how, you know, the aggression for these players, you know, like once they get a gap, they just keep on pushing. And
'cause I can't see you anywhere. 'Cause I don't wanna know, I swear I should go on, don't wanna let you down. You just wanna know how far I will go, 'cause you know I won't stay around. So let me know where to go. So let me know where to go. I wanna find you.
What's up, guys? Here we go, getting ready for round 4. So yeah, we are heading right over towards our Erangel match, and Patch, I hope this round it's going to be another crazy one like we've had in the previous few rounds. Unfortunately, we've only been really able to record at the third one, but yeah, we watched game 1 and 2.
Yeah, for sure. You know, the trend has been, we've seen some great fighting, some great aggression, some great battles. We've seen some great fragging out, teams making some big numbers. So it's really good to see. It's really good to see. So I'm hoping we see some more of that. Obviously, in the previous map, we saw some good stuff, some consistent fighting, some great battles. Now I'm curious to see if that's gonna maintain, if that's gonna be maintained going into this match. I hope it is, but yeah, only time will tell.
Yeah, no, definitely. So there we have it. We've got the players, of course, from MEA once again over in slot 2. We've got Exist up in slot 3. We've got Vibrant over in slot 4. Phoenix up in slot 5 there. We've got Gun in 6. The Dragons in 7. Temper over in 8. We've got 4KT over in 9. The Outsiders over in slot 10. We've got Ekasi over in 11. We've got Blink in slot 12. Then, of course, the players from Nibble over in 13. We've got Raze in 14. Then, of course, the players from ResUNDEAD in 15. And ISO and company up in slot 17.
Yeah, we've got a nice north to south flight path here going right over that military base. So I'm interested to see if anyone decides to drop there and what's going on. But yeah, now we just wait, see where the players drop, see where the zone drops, and then see what happens from there.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have a lot of action once again. So we've got 2 teams heading up. Well, yeah, 2 teams heading straight in towards Yasnaya there. So I think we're going to have a lot of early game action. Both of them already touching down. So let's have a look. This, of course, being the players there from Nibble. And then the team there from the Outsiders.
All right, nice. Looks like we're going to be getting 2 teams dropping towards the military base. Actually, it's going to be the actually no, it looks like 3 teams in the military base there. That is going to be what looks like ResUNDEAD, MEA, and potentially Nibble or Raze.
Yeah, this is the ResUNDEAD team. Yes, we got MEA right on top of them. We got Temper as well as the players there from Raze Esports. Yeah. 4 teams.
Yeah, so there it is. Nice. So we're gonna get some early spicy battles there, and not to mention, look at the zone there. That's gonna force all of the teams, which dropped pretty much everyone towards the north, south, but all of them towards the east. That's gonna force them to run towards this zone, and that's gonna make some spicy bottlenecks, some spicy battles. Definitely gonna be some interesting things happening in the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, we're just waiting now for the players here from MEA to start to complete their push rather on the players here from Raze. Temper, of course, now all huddling up on the right, on the corner there of the building, the one that they're in, and then of course we got Raze just behind them. So Panda up on the roof, he's just busy taunting them there, moving back and forth. We got Flacco, of course, now trying to move up, trying to get those hits in on Panda, and he does get quite a few hits in.
Yeah, the teams are clashing already nice and early on, which is what we like to see. They are going to be taking a couple of pot shots, but nothing's really going to be too big just yet. But I'm sure that we're going to be seeing them clash very, very momentarily. Like anytime soon here, these teams are going to ready themselves up and move on to try and assault one another. So this is definitely going to get spicy pretty quickly.
Already got a few frags getting thrown across there. Whoa, shots coming in on Deity. Nuke's getting hit, but gets the knock on Deity first. We got MEA, of course, just behind them there. Up comes Temper. They're pushing in now. Oh, Berserk getting hit. So Shady already moving up. Down goes Shady. Deity getting a beautiful hit in.
Yeah, Chris comes up there to finish it off. We got some action, and the action is gonna continue here as Nukes is gonna be taken down there. Raze moving up, trying to win those battles.
Yo, all 4 teams now converging onto 1 point. Temper down to 2. We've got the players here, of course, from Rez still on there. 4 MEA on 4, and then of course Nibble on just the 3 players there.
Yeah, so far pretty much anything could happen here. The team is moving up towards one another. Some nades are getting thrown. Ooh, there it is. Yikes. Baker getting just absolutely knocked over. Now it's up to Vile and Panda. Baker gonna be taken down by Chris. Teams are unrelenting here. Right, we still have Yakes is knocked here, is just gonna get taken down as he tries to crawl to safety, or relative safety at least. But nothing insane happening right now. It's gonna be ResUNDEAD. They have managed to claim themselves some good territory against MEA, who only have 2 players. Meanwhile, on the side of Raze, it looks like the 3 of them gonna be huddled up here towards the opposing building. So they've just sort of occupied these 3 buildings across from one another. No one has made a push onto anyone else just yet, but Rez, oh, there's Berserk taking some damage there. That Gren going to be doing some work. Is Rez going to push up on this one? It looks like they are. They're just going to be moving straight up towards this building where Rez is kind of just holed up. They're going to be moving in quickly. Lots of damage going to start to go down. The fights are going to be taken.
Ooh,
Deity.
Jade Rhoda's just sneaking up the back, and it's a beautiful back and forth between the 2 teams, between the players. From the team here, the one moves up, then the other one goes down. Then the one moves up, the other one goes down. So it makes them super unpredictable. Whoa!
There goes True. He gets one before he gets knocked over. The rest of the team trying to come in and assist. But it looks like Raze are going to come out on top of that one so far.
Oh, well, Chris managing to get that quick res in. He's moving up with his shotgun in hand. Down it goes Deity once again, and full squad on him. Oh, reloading, man. Oh, if you ever had a tough time to be reloading, that was definitely one of them.
Absolutely, but once again, it looks like it is going to be Raze coming out there on top, and MEA moving in to try and capitalize on the chaos.
Well, let's see. Panda and Vile both now just keeping a watchful eye. Vile just trying to come around the corner. They try to see if he can spot any of the players. Oh, Ares gets knocked. Up comes Beast now.
Now can MEA throw a spanner in the works again? Here comes Val. He takes down Ares, moves up. Roller gonna go down.
Oh, the reload again. Panda gets the finish. Well done. Well played.
Oh, that was just beautiful to watch from start to finish. We had
Wow.
3 teams. In fact, I think 4 teams dropped in here, and we just watched them systematically, one by one, play a game of chess like pawns where they just knocked each other out until MEA stands victorious here. Last ones remaining in the military base, while the rest of the teams have made their way towards the zone. Now, military base is, as of the moment, still within the zone, so MEA don't need to do anything too crazy right now. The moment Gun and Temp are slowly moving towards them is a little bit to the north here. Exist going to take some damage there.
Yeah, they're just circling around Phoenix here. Tia getting hit quite hard there. Beautiful play by Phoenix though. So Exist now making their push further up in towards zone. Vibe about to get caught in the middle of the players there from ISO moving in. So we'll just keep an eye on them and see what happens. We got 4KT now also on the approach. So they're pushing up over towards Exist. Exist still on the move. Trying to find a good spot to move into. And then of course I think this zone, this bridge here, the western bridge, is going to be another crazy zone. Gun just busy rotating across there. We got Temper still on the southern side of the bridge. Gun making a nice man, what do you call it?
Convoy?
Yes, there we go. There we go. You got it, you got it. Oh, ISO right there with the outsiders. ISO L7 all alone. Outsiders just outside of him there, putting a few hits in, and down he goes. Crazy
Yeah, it looks
play.
like ISO are very, very spread out here, so they're not going to be able to really reinforce L7 there, and Vibrant is between them and the rest of the squad, so yeah, it looks like they're in a pretty tough spot.
We've got Exist also now pushing up on Blink. So, oof, this might...
Yeah, and Gun's right behind them. This could be another bullet sandwich.
Yeah, because Gun is making their push across. They're coming onto the main island. Ooh, 4KT now getting chased there by the players from Nibble. Man, it's just so much action.
Yeah, this is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. They're not going to be absolutely destroyed.
Ooh.
Faleko going to go down. L7 gets taken out as well.
Gun blew up their boat.
Yeah.
Well done. Beautiful play there by Gun. So Exist now just trying to get this last little bit going. We've got another vehicle heading up. This is, of course, Raze putting up right behind Gun. Exist here.
Oh, pull up. It's a 4-man once again. So 4 squads, sorry, should I say. 4 teams up here towards the same area. I wonder if Race is actually just going to move on. It looks like they are just passing through. But with all these teams right nearby, I would assume they would take some pot shots towards them.
Well, they are doing that to Sidon as he is trying to make his way through. Oh, taking hit after hit.
Ooh.
Just
Dodging
managing.
those trees.
Just managing to get into that hard cover. But of course, Blink and Exist, they haven't forgotten about each other here. They're still firing a few shots every now and again as they get the possible angle there. 4KT also now moving up. Ooh.
Ooh, looks like they could get into the fray here. 4KT squad going to be rolling up. Exist. Oh, just doing all the damage they need to do. 4KT did not stand a chance.
Well done. So Pronto managing to escape the slaughter.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was right there. That was just a slaughter. 4KT roll up for a drive-by, but instead they go home tail between the legs.
And they're left with one player. Blink pushing up really hard on Exist here. We've got Shroud getting knocked out. President and Superior now still alive, as well as Mercury. So the 3 of the 4 players still up and at it. Gun also now rotating, heading up towards the western side of the map there. So quite a few teams heading off in that direction now. Blink sending those grenades across, trying to get those hits in on Exist, and they get it. Down goes Clutch. Oh, nice finish by Superior. Vibrant and Ekasi also going at it. Down goes Aero. So now it's up to Zodiac. Let's see, will he make it? Will he last? Oh, and nope, down he goes.
Yeah, on the other side there, of course, Blink, they win their fight, and now we've got the teams that have resulted. 11 teams remaining, and yeah, we see the zone has shifted towards that western side there as outsiders do their work.
Take down 4KT, well done.
Yeah.
Pronto just pulling up into their compound, and they, yeah, they greet him with open arms. You know,
and open bolts as well.
Yes. Open scopes, and you know, just go like, hey, please come in.
Yeah. Have a bullet sandwich. Now, in any case, the team's no longer sandwiched up together. I'm using that word a lot. Maybe I'm hungry. I should probably make myself a sandwich after this. But in any case, the teams are no longer close together. They've taken out their rivals. The battles have happened. Now we're waiting for them to move back in once again. But if the trend continues from what these teams have shown us so far, they're not going to be content with just sitting around waiting for the zone to get smaller. They're going to go and find some new battles for themselves to have. So let's hope that the teams actually start doing that, go hunting a little bit, find some fresh teams to take down and send to the lobby.
Well, we've got 10 of them left, so there's 9 teams to choose from. We've got Ekasi potentially heading up to the Dragons over here. So you can see Sully, Bait, and Oscar on the move. Let's see, will they move up here to Shek and company? So hopefully, maybe we might see that. Well, they're definitely looking in that direction. Sully scoping over towards them there. So off he goes on the move again. Yeah, I think he might be having some second thoughts. Oh, bless you.
Ooh. Thank you kindly, good sir. Thank you kindly.
So,
well, it is only a matter of time before the teams clash once again. They're looking for it. We can see it. They're looking for it. They know they've got to fight. They know they want the frags. So far, we see that yeah, the frags, they're just not there yet. You know, they're not high enough. We need them. We need these numbers to be higher.
well, it was quite funny to see Sully now. He was moving up over towards the Dragons and changed his mind, and then of course head up over towards ISO. So we're getting to that point again where it kind of doesn't really matter which direction you go. There's going to be a team potentially on that side, you know?
Yeah. A team that you can fight with.
Yeah. So Ekasi just moving up in towards the distance here. All the way on the western side of the map there. We got Blink, of course, now on the move. We got MEA.
Blink is rolling up.
Yep. MEA. Ooh. Outsiders. Oh. Man, shots.
Yes, there it is.
Shots.
That's an example of how drive-bys should work. 4KT, I think, need to take a little bit of notes there. Blink roll up, they get the damage done. They're only taken 1 casualty so far, or 1 potential casualty per. Still knocked over. Present actually knocked over as well. It's going to be Shroud and Mercury.
Oh, we got Rasta now moving up. Shroud putting a lot of shots across. Trying to get those final few hits going. Rasta now rotating up, trying to flank around. Oh. Back and forth, back and forth.
Just dancing around that entrance there.
Nicely played there by Rasta.
Yeah, for sure.
Down they go, one by one. It's up to Jess. Jess now the last remaining player left here. Will Blink get this final clutch play? Oh. Or will Jess be able to clutch it? Let's see.
Well, it would be one hell of an achievement if they were able to do that. Blink Squadron is still sitting there strong. Oh, the shots are just going through, but none of them are connecting fully. Mercury is gonna go down, Jess. Trying to get the rest of the damage done. Superior gets knocked. Oh, beautiful stuff there. Look at this. Look at this.
What a
did I
play.
just witness?
Just clutching it all the way. What a play. Wow. Well,
The Blink Squadron just rolls up, takes down everyone except Jess, and Jess is like, it's fine. I don't need a team. I'll just do it myself. What on earth?
yeah, that was a
Guys,
crazy
this is what
one.
we were looking for. This is what we were looking for. This is great stuff coming out here. We see some crazy stuff, and it's just been, what, a couple of matches. We've got 9 teams, 29 players left alive, and once again, seeing who can find who next for the next bullet sandwich.
Well, Gun has definitely spotted the dragons. As you can see, the shots just flying up here. We've got 9 left. Ooh, Rax getting hit. Dan, Nero, and Shek. Now, of course, the last remaining players there. Of course, Nero moving up to Rax, trying to get that res going. And it seems like he'll be successful with the res there. ISO now also not too far away. We still have Ekasi and, of course, the players there from Nibble outside of zone, as well as Phoenix and MEA. And our squad wiper, or squad slayer Jess, on the prowl, just on the side.
MEA have been swimming for a very long time.
Yeah.
They've been doing a little bit of a swimming marathon there, a little bit of a swimathon.
Yes.
Just heading across the water there from the island instead of taking one of the ridges or whatever. They're just taking a casual swim across the water, making their way over to the drop to see what they can do. I mean, they have time. The blue zone isn't on top of them just yet, but they need to get onto the shore quickly. The rest of the teams, they are definitely moving into the new zone here, getting inside there, and of course, Gun right here with the Dragons taking a little bit of an exchange.
And we got ISO now pulling up behind them, coming in from the north. Blue zone on the move. This is gonna get spicy, as you'd say.
Yeah, for sure.
So ISO just first, I think they're just splitting, they're evaluating the situation, trying to see, you know, where are the shots coming from? Is it worth pushing in? Or should they rather, you know, try and move elsewhere?
Yeah, we're seeing some long-range sniper shots getting exchanged here between Gun and Dragons. But nothing's really connected too much just yet, so they're just playing it one by one, shot by shot. No other teams are too close here, so we're not going to see any fights with them. It's just Gun and Dragons right now that are exchanging fire. Vibrant could run into ISO if they keep moving in the same direction, but we'll see.
Well, we got MEA at least now almost in zone. Vile is gonna
they finally finished swimming.
He's about to get caught by that blue zone. Ooh, risk taking a few hits. Was a bit of a risky play there, trying to get those hits in on the Dragons, having the full team focused on your side. Because it's easy for the Dragons to get the shots in on Gun, seeing that, you know, Gun is up on the ridge and, you know, there's not a lot of place for them to move around in, whereas you got the Dragons holding up in the compound. You know, they can move back and forth between the buildings, pop in different windows.
You know what? I'm proud of you. You snuck that one in there into a completely normal sentence. So I'll give you that one. that was pretty good.
So yeah, we'll just see what they do. Hopefully they'll get some interesting plays here.
Yeah, for sure. Right now we're watching Ekasi just moving down towards the zone on the western side. They might come into contact with one or two teams if they go too far. We'll see if they manage to just stay back or if they just really go deep into the zone. They're Vibrant moving towards the center. Their Dragons still under fire from Gun. They're just sort of taking this long range exchange and not not really wanting to push up past the line of sight. They know they've got each other in the sights. Meanwhile, Risk's actually going to get knocked there. Pyro doing some good work. Ooh, oh, Ekasi. They've really been caught out there. The Dragons turn their attention towards Ekasi there. The explosion going to take out one of their members there. It's up to Oscar and what looks like Bait.
Yeah. Ooh, down goes Oscar as well. So it's up to Bait. They're not in the best spot. Bait is about to go down anytime soon. Unless, of course, he can just stay in the spot. And the vehicle seems to be pretty damaged. So there's no risk of that exploding in his face.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's these two.
Oh, these teams are really turning up the heat all over the place. It's just shot upon shot upon shot.
Yeah, right now we're just waiting to see how Ekasi get eliminated at this stage. It's the Dragons and Gun have been at this fight for quite some time. They've been holding it out, trying to take each other down. And on either side of the Dragons here, you can see Vibrant there on the eastern side. Ekasi, they were there on the western side. They mostly got taken out now, except for, of course, Bait and Oscar, who are still kind of sitting there. But yeah, they're kind of getting surrounded now, and this might turn into a bit of a problem. Gun can identify that, they can see that, so they've started to move off towards the next zone while the Dragons think about their next move. It looks like they're going to be moving as well, but MEA taking quite a few hits there in the process. They see themselves back to some lobby for them. It's going to be Vile left alone. And Gun and Vibrant roll up.
Let's see, will Vile be able to pull this off? Oh, Vibrant just up ahead. Down goes Slim.
Oh, it looks like Vibrant just running into them, taking some shots, getting the knocks. Dark Dragons on the move as well. It looks like they're going to be joining the fray if they manage to find this fight as well. As they move into the zone, things get a lot more tight.
So Gun definitely now have to push up. Ooh, heading up right on top of Vibrant. Blue zone, of course, eating away at them bit by bit. Down goes Vile. Vile getting claimed by Nova. Well done, well played. Gun left to their last few players. Risk and Nerf now just trying to survive there. Oh, Vibrant getting hit really, really hard. Dragons, ISO, Raze, Phoenix, everyone just putting hit after hit after hit. Nerf now managing to pop a quick heal in, but it doesn't help too much. He's getting shot at by the Dragons.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of getting that pincer action going here. Vibrant and Gun are trying to get something done. Gun is taking the casualties right now. Vibrant. Ooh. Dark Dragons and Vibrant have done their work. Ekasi going to be taken out by that blue zone, and now Raze, ISO, Phoenix, Vibrant, and Dragons are all here moving towards that next zone. And this is sure to be a spicy fight, a spicy finish.
Well, ISO and the players here from Nibble, of course, now facing off right here near the edge of zone. But of course, they're completely open towards the Dragons on the opposite side, and Phoenix slowly but surely just rotating up.
Yeah, it's a lot of Phoenix players to run into.
Vibrant.
Oh, Dragons. Woo! The assault.
Vibrant just trying to get those hits in on ISO, but in the meanwhile, their players get taken out one by one. Ooh, there we go. ISO getting hit now by Nibble. Let's see how far Shake is gonna get. Will he make it up? No, down he goes.
Oh, this is great. This is great. We see the Dragons finally drop as they are cornered from all sides. Nibble doing the work. Vibrant coming in as well, moving into that zone. And things are not going to stop right now. They're going to keep going. Things are going to keep getting spicy. Players are still knocked in that red zone. Vibrant are just crawling towards the zone to try and keep themselves alive. Ooh.
Yeah, we got the
Phoenix probably have the best spot in the zone right now.
And we had ISO getting taken out by the blue zone as well. So they took quite a bit of a beating, and then of course in swoops the blue zone, just wipes them off the map. Vibrant was off to a pretty good start, and I mean now they're down to 2 players.
Yeah, not to mention Phoenix is making that rotation very quickly, so they could come up upon both of the teams right now. It's up to who pulls the trigger first and who does it the best. This determines who is going to win this round right now, who's going to win this map, take home their chicken dinner. Well, we will see in what feels like a matter of seconds.
Yeah. I mean, we got the players here from Phoenix. They just moving up from behind. Gets that first hit on bounds. 6 now in a bit of trouble here. He scored right in the middle. Phoenix getting hit as well. Nibble putting a few shots in. Up comes Sidon. Moving over towards 6. So let's see. Ooh. So Sidon getting a nice few hits in on Phoenix there. But Phoenix also popping up a few hits over towards them.
Yeah, they're fighting back, but they're fighting against each other. And, ooh, 6. He's looking like a snake in the grass there, just hiding, waiting for something to happen. Might be able to do a lot of damage if he capitalizes on the chaos of Phoenix and Nibble fighting right now. Vindog flanking around the side, going all the way there towards the northeast. And this is going to be interesting. The zone, it's getting tighter, so much tighter. It's going to force these players to move. There comes the damage, Vindog putting it into Maniac. Ooh, Ziayo goes down. Maniac getting taken as well. 6 is still here on the other side. The play zone takes down Vindog. The Phoenix, they're taking so many casualties. They get taken down, and well, 6 hasn't really capitalized on the chaos yet, and this doesn't look too good for him.
Well, he's up against 4. Let's see. He's managed to outlast most of the players all the way up until this point. So let's see if he can continue the role. And, you know, I mean, he's had a few moments where I legit thought he was going to go back to the lobby.
Yeah, well, they're bound to spot him out now, and there it is.
Well done, well done. So there we go, there we have it. So we've got the players there from Nibble coming in with the chicken dinner. Vibrant coming in 2nd place. Phoenix taking 3rd. ISO finishing off in 4th place. The Dragons in 5th place. Ekasi in 6th. We got Gun in 7. MEA, of course, in 8th place. The Outsiders finishing off in 9th. We got Blink in 10th place. 4KT getting 11th place. Exist finishing off in 12th place. Temper in 13th. Then, of course, we got the players here from Raze going out in 14th place. And then the team there from ResUNDEAD getting sent back to the lobby first. Man, oh man, oh man. What a match. What a match.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, overall, the games tonight have been pretty good, very spicy, really great to watch, and I'm really liking this movement towards a lot more aggressive play, a lot more fighting, and we're definitely seeing some very quality gameplay right now. So I'm very pleased with how things are going. I'm very excited to see the future of these teams here and how they do, and of course, GG well played to all of the teams here. They all did some really great work there. I mean, even the Outsiders who came there in the 9th position, they got themselves a good amount of kills there. I think it's about 7 or 6. So I mean, you know, even there they're getting the frags in there, and yeah, so it's really great to see.
Yeah, well, there we go. There we have it. That is the end of our week 3 for Mettlestate. We had a bit of a battle with gremlins, but eventually we kind of managed to make a plan of some sort.
Yeah.
But there we go. There we have it. I think that is it for our side. Be sure to join in again on Monday when we get into our week 4 of our Mettlestate series, Open and Pro, both happening, of course, then on Monday and Wednesday. So be sure to join in again for that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this after the match has already been done. Yeah, cheers and see you in the next one. There we go. Hope you guys have a fantastic evening. See you all then, of course, in the next one. Let's try and jump up into the thingamabobwups. Let's try this out. So it's interesting to see how, you know, the aggression for these players, you know, like once